Wah, 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 wah. Good morning, bedheads and sleepybreds. Welcome to the Thursday stream sleepover, where we're going to be playing Night in the Woods. First of all, congratulations, Kaikard, Kajumaju, and Blue, for your first, second, and third, respectively. And second of all, hello, Brian. Hello, Blue. Hello, Kaikard. Hello, Kaju. How are you guys doing today? Brian, I hope that you're doing well specifically. And yeah, good morning, everybody. I am very underslept. Oh, we'll start with this. We'll start with this right away, out of curiosity. So, everyone here, I'm sure, has heard turns out caps lock was on. Wow. Well, Kaikard, you better go turn it off. You can't just keep that caps lock turned on. That's just mean. But everybody here, I'm sure, knows about, like, the fear of failure. You know, that kind of attitude. Just like, what if it doesn't work? What if it all falls apart? You know, that kind of idea. Has anybody here ever, like, had the feeling of just, like, I think I'm afraid of success? You know what I mean? Like, where you're just like, what if it works? What if this goes through? What do I do then? Hanging in there, the air quality is ass cheeks right now. I feel you, Brian. I definitely feel you there. Yeah, you're in, like, the thick of it right now, right? Because, like, all the... Hell yeah, anxiety. Exactly, Kaikard. Woo! Doesn't matter if it's success or failure or something in between. There's always something to be scared of. But, yeah, like, I believe all the smoke from the East Coast is starting to head, like, southwards on the East Coast, right? Which I think is basically right where you are. It's Bells! Hello, Bells! We're talking about the fear of success and whether other people experience it or not, because, you know, curiosity provokes. And Lonesome, hello! The Incubus Grey Fox, hello, welcome, what's up? Not too much, how are you doing? Yeah, specifically I was asking because, I don't know. I occasionally have very active brain situations where while I'm trying to sleep, my brain's just like, haha, time to annoy the fuck out of you with these really obnoxious, not quite nightmare dreams, but enough to wake up. And that's essentially what was happening with me last night, where I was having basically the equivalency of, like, fear of success dreams. Good catch, Brian. Yeah, gotta get everybody. That's another one that I'm always paranoid about, where, like, you know, you'll step into somebody's chat and be like, hello, and then a bunch of people say hello, and then you're, like, desperately trying to make sure that you don't miss anybody, because you don't want to be the person that accidentally missed, you know, one random person, and then they're just like, oh, I guess I don't get a hello. And you're like, no, I just missed you. I'm sorry. Me every time chat goes by faster than I could read it all. And it's just like, oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no. Do good trying to figure out how to stream from a laptop. I got it last night. I've been using cell phones the whole time. Ooh. Laptop should work depending on how strong the laptop is. You should be able to make it work, Grey Fox. I believe in you. There's many resources online to be able to figure it out, but you should be good. I believe in you. But yeah, just I guess to do the whole, like, I had a dream last night and you're going to hear about it. I had a dream where I was streaming and, like, a person rated me with 200 people, and there was like a, okay, like, you know, in the brain it's just like, okay, you rehearsed this, you know exactly what you need to do, you know the speech in and out at this point. And then my stream crashed, and I immediately woke up just kind of going, no. It was just like, ugh. Because I'm ready to toss this thing already. I feel that, Gray Fox, when you're just having that day where it's just like, I just want you to work. I just want you to work, but you're not working, and I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to threaten you with violence if you don't work for me. And it still doesn't work, and you're like, I see that you are difficult to persuade. Sorry, I'm also because I'm super unslept, my hands are just going everywhere. 200, that would be wild to see. Right, Brian? It's a scary idea. And the stupid thing is, I had a name to that raid. Nobody that I know, but, you know, my brain gave them a name, and now I can't remember the name anymore. But, like, I wish I had written it down, because I want to be like, let's see if that's actually somebody, you know? Oh, wait, they were...
Here comes the boy.
Thank you, Dawn.
14 months. I'm almost old and now 8GH for my favorite island vacation.
For your favorite island vacation. Wow. Wow. I think I'm understanding what you're saying, maybe. But hello, Dorn. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for this resubscription. There we go. That's the word. And their name was Chromamaki. Like chroma key, but it was Chromamaki. And I'm like, oh, that's actually like, that's a pretty good streamer name, actually. And hello, Liar. How's it going? I hope that your headache is finally gone. I know that was like 2 days ago, but still, I hope it was defeated at some point during the time. Yes, that was a very nose prude joke about events. Ah. You got seriously, Kaikard? You got raided by almost 300 people? Oh my god. What did you do? Was it just like, if I keep laughing, I won't freak out. Yeah, exactly, Blue. Chromamaki. Which actually I think would be a really cool idea for, like, a streamer name. Because, like, you know, you could do a lot with that. Because chroma key is essentially the idea, for those who aren't aware, it's essentially the idea of, like, taking away, like, green screens, for instance. When you do a green screen background and you get rid of the green, you use a filter called a chroma key, which essentially takes the data from the color that you choose and makes it an alpha pass, which makes it, which makes it transparent. Technically, I'm using that with the character that I'm using right now, because before I was just capturing the window, but when I capture the window, you can see me change between models and put on things and all the other things. But now I have it set up that it creates a virtual camera with a green background, so I just chroma key the background out of it. Yeah, you were playing Isaac. I think I had less anxiety then, so I just was chill. Yeah, you were just like, hey, how's it going, everybody? Kaikard here, coming at you live with another speed run of Binding of Isaac. Sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. Let's go. I feel like I'm missing some messages. Hold on. Hello, having a bad day, so probably won't be typing much. But I hope you have a good stream, and I hope that that your day gets better, Liar. I hope that somehow this stream is at least entertaining in some regard in that case. And hello, Haya, welcome, and hello, Nini, welcome. We're just talking about fear of success, and that my dream last night about fear of success actually had a stream. Okay, Haya, I need your opinion on this, because you just popped in. Okay, you know what a chroma key is, right? Like, I need to ask that first. Okay, last night I had a dream where I was raided by a 200 something streamer, and their name was Chromamaki, as in Chroma Key. Good name, bad name, all right name, name. What are you feeling? What are you thinking? Put your emotions down in the comment section down below. Yes! Ah! Rebranding now. Mama Key like the tea. Oh no. Bells, you're adding even more information that I didn't. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Z's for fun. Well, I hope you had fun then. Because I have a concussion now. Blech. But if you're giving me that... Whoa. Actually, Bells, if you're telling me that, that means that that idea could actually be even more built on than I thought. I thought you could do a really cool thing with, like, the character where they, like, do a lot of, like, chroma... Bleh! Gray Fox, why? I'm being attacked. Go ahead, liar. Be the next one, I dare ya. I know you'll do it. You can't resist the pull of throwing pillows at me. Or Z's, though I think normally you throw pillows, if I recall correctly. Oh, God. What's with the extra Z? Okay, I'll try to read this for you, Dorn, to the best of my abilities. And I hope that it was fun, Gray Fox. I mean, that's what they're there for. Bleh. What's up, guys? It's your boy, WillSleepsNot, because we're always on top. Zing! Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you don't sleep on all of these awesome bits of Benjamin Toasty content. I fumbled that pretty hard, but you know what? First try. Mamaki is used to make tea as well as being a host plant for Kamehameha butterfly. Oh, interesting. I did not know that, Bells. Look, I needed like a Will's Zoomer era. Yeah, I need like a baseball cap with a guy dabbing on it. Points for trying. Thank you, Brian. That's appreciated. Getting a cold by my mom made me go to school because of my math exam. Your math exam was today. How did it go, Nini? Also, make sure to drink lots of water. Stay hydrated, especially if you have a cold. And what's another, like, Zoomer thing? Actually, I think I mentioned this a couple streams ago. And do that meme hat with Top Gun on it. Of course, Dorn, you gotta. The other day I went out for food with my roommate. And normally we're like, you know, like we go out for food in like the evenings when nobody else is around so that we don't have to interact with people. Haha. But we decided to do it during the day. And we went into like a, you know, like a fast food place that's pretty close to our area. And we walked in and a lot of like high schoolers were in there. And like all the guys were just copy pastes of each other. Like it was just, you know, just picture like Zoomer guy influencer. And that's it. Everybody, you know, shorts, white hoodie, the style of hair at the time that I can't describe. Just like, I'm like, oh my God, there is no identity here. Everybody is just a copy paste supreme. Kai Card, we need to go into business together and make a clothing line called like Subpar. Which is all just like really just below average looking clothing. Was overwhelming, but you got through it. You hoped you passed. I'm sure you did fine, Nini. You got this. That would probably be pretty creepy to see everybody. Yeah, there were two groups of 4 in there. And they were all dressed in practically the same thing. Like hoodie, shorts, almost the same kind of hair. give or take, because obviously everybody's hair is a little bit different, but similar, you know, like not like medium length kind of hair. And it's just like, my God. I'm already a shub. I cannot say that word. Schlubby guy. Did I say it right? Is that the correct thing? I have a question, and I hope it's not rude. When you do art streams, why don't you do any 3D or animation? Just curious, since you learned. Specifically, Lonesome, because my entire animation career has been dedicated to not having people watch me animate. Because the moment there are eyes on me, it is like... Here's a very good... Here's a story of a time at my job to show how much I don't want people watching me. So the way that our studio was set up is basically everybody was on the ground floor. Like, it was set up in rows of computers, you know, like desks were back to back so that you were kind of across from somebody, but it was always, oh, accidentally hit activate. One moment. Yeah, hold to save and quit, please. No, I'm holding escape, please. Oh my goodness. Fine. That was awful. I hate beer. Can't remember the last time I drank beer. Blah, blah, blah. One moment. We're going back to the screen. That one, please. Thank you. Our art director, who worked on the second floor, would come by. Oh, thank you very much, Liar. I shall hydrate now. Like, would come down and would check up on people. And I hated that shit. I hated that so much. One, because I have ADHD, so my brain is constantly just firing off, being like, you know, leave me alone. I need to stay focused. The moment that you come over and bug me, my you know, workflow disappears. But also because it was always just such a... It was a thing that drove me up the wall, because it's stuff that a lot of people do where they just pop in and it's like, how's everybody doing over here? And it's just like, if I have a problem, I will tell you the problem. There is no problem. Please stop bothering me. So I started, and this is not a thing you should do. Do not take this advice from me. But every time he came over, I would have a comment. You know, I would not... Action points! Hello, operator! Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everybody. Man, I don't even need to ask Belle. She's just on point. How was Jedi Fallen Order and Tears of the Kingdom? I saw you play a little bit of Fallen Order, and it looks like you were having a good time. I did not get to see anything from Tears of the Kingdom, unfortunately. And hello, Falcon, how are you? Welcome, welcome. For those who don't know, my name is WillSleepsNot. You may call me Will, you may call me Sleeps, you may call me WillSleepsNot. I am an insomniatic, HD, dyslexic VTuber who plays a variety of games, and on Saturday, I do art. If that sounds appealing to you, then by all means, sit back, relax, enjoy yourselves, get comfy, and strap on in for the rest of the night. And if not, then I hope that you have a great rest of your night, and thank you so much for stopping by. And it's Cooks! The man himself is here! Tears of the Kingdom, you beat the Wind Temple. Hell yeah, my dude, let's fucking go! We're just talking about a job story and about what you shouldn't do with your when it comes to your boss walking over and asking how you're doing. Made a lot of progress, and also Sister Tiger Pants. Ooh. No, come back. Sister Tight Pants is not a challenging fight. Oh wait, you were on that was on Zepho? I think it was Zepho. Oh no, it wasn't. It was Kashyyyk, right? I was on Zepho. Yes, yes, it is. Yes. Yeah, that fight, I managed to do first go, but you are a way better gamer than I am. Because it bonks me a little bit. I won, but It was close.
Will iminkleser en bad happy 1 monthbd to stroopwafvill or stroopwillfal.
Thank you so much, Jam Jam. That's very appreciated. And yeah, happy first month to the new child. But for those of you, just to catch everybody up, essentially we're talking about a time when I was at work and the art director had a tendency to walk over to people's desks and just be like, how's it going over here? And you're just like, I just took the fight slow and knocked her around. That's a really good approach, operator. And I don't like that kind of stuff. I don't like being asked how things are going. I like to stay... Like, as long as I know what I'm doing, I just want people to leave me alone. You know? Like, if it's just like, I will come to you if I have a problem. That is what my general attitude is. If something's not working, I will ask about it. So, he would come over, and it just started coming to the point, Mata, hello, how's it going? So, you know, he would start coming by, and he would do this. So, I just started returning with just, like... not answering the question. So he'd come over, it's like, how's everybody doing? It's just like, it'd be just like, well, how are you doing today? I think that's the real question, you know? Like, I would start doing stuff like that, where I would just redirect the question in different directions. Just, and like, to the point of where you could see that it was kind of starting to annoy him a little bit. But the whole point in my brain was like a tactical way to not say, please fuck off. But also say, kindly leave me alone. So the day that finally broke the camel, or, you know, the comment straw that broke the camel's back was, he walked over. It was during the second half, like the later half of the day. It would have been like 4 p.m. I had 2 hours left to work. He pops in. He's just like, how's everything going over here? And I just turn to him and bold-faced stare at him and go like, well, what do you mean? Like, emotionally? Like, how are you guys doing? And I responded with, what do you mean? Like, emotionally? And he just stared at me for a second, put his hands in the air, and said, I'm gonna go. And then he left the studio. And he never asked me how I was doing again. Now, this is not something that you should do. I was playing with fire when doing this. Wow! Hello, Stitches. Correct response, both of you. And Cobalt, hello! But yes, to long-winded way of answering your question, Lonesome, I don't handle watching... I'm not good at having people watch me do things. That being said, I have considered it. I might try to do it one of these days. I would probably try to do... Oh no, caps lock strikes again. And how's it going, by the way? Oh, Stitches, I forgot to ask. What's being planted in the garden? You mentioned that you were doing that you finished fencing the garden the other day. What's all being put in the garden? And yeah, so maybe at some point, we'll see, Lonesome. I will see what I can do in terms of, how to say, in terms of prompts. You made a project manager. Not even a project manager, Lonesome. The art director. Like, my actual boss. Like, a co-owner of the studio. Was just like, I'm not dealing with him anymore. But, like, also, I mean, this is gonna sound so freaking arrogant, but, like, they couldn't fire me. I knew that I was valuable. Corn, tomatoes, carrots, celery, cucumbers, and I'm still looking into asparagus seeds. Ooh! Stitches, that's freaking awesome. Let's go, my dude. When you get that all planted or they start to grow, please, if you're willing to, post some pictures in, like, the garden section of the Discord, shameless plug, because I would actually love to see that. And I know that there's at least a couple of people in the Discord that are also like big garden fans who would love to see something like that if you're willing to. You don't have to do anything different. I was just curious. I like your art streams. Oh, that's very appreciated, Lonesome. Like I said, I appreciate you asking too, because it is one of those just like, oh, there are... It does help me because I've pondered the idea, but it's like, would anybody even be interested in that? But, you know, that's a display of potential interest, so there might be one in the future potentially if I can kind of figure out how to set it up. Also, thank you, Bells. That's very kind. And now... Can't just leave Cobalt's redeems out in the cold, so we're going to take a quick sip. And we're going to do a stretch, and we got to do it the Cobalt style way. So we are going to do a quick stretch. If you would like to join along, then by all means do so. And if not, then please enjoy my stretching noises, I guess. So we're going to reach for the skies. And we're going to hold that for a second. And then we're going to lean to the right for a second or two. Just feel that nice stretch in your side. And then we're going to lean to the left. Continue to keep your hands in the air. And then we're going to lean back. And then we're going to shake out our wrists. Me stretching. Hell yeah, Bells. Shake out your wrists because it's good to make sure that your wrists get some movement in, because carpal tunnel is a scary thing. And then finally... Put your legs out straight and just give them a little wiggle. Just a little wiggle. There's no issues. Just nice up and down, left and right, whichever way you want to go. Do circles for all I care. Just move your legs around a little bit. Imagine stretching your wrists. I try to do that like 2 times a day, Blue. I love gardening, but have no green thumb. You have a black necrotic thumb. Even the... Oh my god, I can't read. Oh my god, my dyslexia's kicking in. I'm sorry, Lonesome, I just can't read it. Aren't spared. But, wait, oh my god. But, Lonesome, in a D&D setting, you would make a very powerful damage cleric. Because inflict wound. The succulents? Is that a type of flower? Am I being a derp? Because, like, clerics get... You can get inflict wound, which is a spell that's actually quite powerful in D&D, even at early levels. Ah, thank you, Buzz. I appreciate that. So, like, if you have a necrotic touch, or necrotic thumb, I guess that would actually be a cool backstory, too, that, like, the reason that you can cast inflict wound is because literally, like, your thumb is, like, cursed. And you just do the whole, like, oh my god, imagine playing, like, a Thumb Master game with a necrotic thumb. Sorry, my brain is clinging on to this idea. Lonesome, you have started something in my brain, and I don't know what to do with it. But yeah, you could be a really powerful damage cleric, which, kudos. I always play necro... Hey, that's also necrotic damage, depending on the spell that you use. Dark Sun Defiler Wizard. I do not know what that is, but also, hello, Artificer. How are you doing? Dark Sun... I want to look it up now. Oh, this is the problem when I don't sleep. My ADHD gets really, really bad, and I'm just like, new thing, new thing, new thing, new thing. My mom once gave me a t-shirt that says, I don't have ADHD, I just ... Oh, look, a squirrel. And my mom's just like, hee hee hee, this is so funny. And it's you. And I'm like, no, it's not. And she's just like, And I'm like, okay, well, it is a little bit, but that doesn't mean you have to buy me a shirt. Wonder what I would be in a D&D setting. I think about that too, Brian. I think I would actually... It's very odd. I would probably... The way that I always look at it... Ooh, Dark Sun is a D&D world. Defiler Wizard kills plants to power their magic. Oh, that's actually really cool. So they're like a life energy kind of wizard, in a way. Like, they pull life energy from things in order to cast spells. Kind of like a like a, what do you call it? Like a photosynthesis version of blood magic. But the way I kind of see it, Brian, is like take one of the stats and try to figure out how to say, and try to figure out what stat you would work in. Like, I know that I would be a wisdom based class, so that would be monk or cleric are like two big wisdom classes. Why is D&D so cool? It depends on what you mean, Lonesome, because like I would say that a lot of people, at least I'll share my perspective. I love storytelling and I love character design from the perspective of like story backgrounds. So D&D is really nice for that because it's a story-driven game. You know, you have your dungeon master who builds the story for you, but all the players contribute. So there isn't just like a, you know, just like, and so we see our heroes walk down the path as they could, blah, 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 blah. You know, the dungeon master isn't just telling the story. The players are doing things. It's not, so we watch the heroes go down the path. It's, so your small party travels down a small road that winds its way through I don't know, like the Nightbane woods. On each side of you, you constantly are aware of the slight noises that breaks up the eerie silence that happens. You know, at one point, when those little noises finally go dead quiet once more, you hear the sound of the crack of a branch. And this, you know, was no mere accident. What do? You know, boom, set up the scene. Players start picking out what they want to do. They play according to their character, or they just play themselves. Some people do that, and that's totally fine. But D&D, how to say it, like Dungeons and Dragons is fun, but it's just a TTRPG. There's lots of TTRPGs out there. So you don't have to, how to say it, like some people have a bitter taste in their mouth. How's it going, Mandalorian? Welcome. I just generally love playing or being a DM. As long as you don't have too many murder hobos. I've never had a bad time. Plus, interesting how people play, or what types of characters they play. Absolutely, Lonesome. Murder hobos. I've had to deal with murder hobos before. Not going very well. Oh no, Mandalorian. I'm sorry to hear that. I'd imagine being a strength or a speed-based class, since I'm a janitor who lifts weights and loves the pick-up-and-play style classic video games. Oh. Okay, so you would do well, let's see, from a strength-based perspective. Like barbarian, fighter would be like really strong ones for you. Technically a paladin if you don't want to go too hard on the charisma. Just to become kind of like a, you know, like instead of being just like I channel the through the power of my divine my divine god, I smite you down. It's more just like God says I need to hit you. Whack, whack, whack. Sorry, that's just a really dumb image. Stomach's absolutely killing me. Might get it checked tomorrow. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Mandalorian. Ooh, for stomach aches, I would recommend drinking a bit of water if you can. Water can sometimes help with settling upset stomach, but like quiet breathing and sometimes laying on your back can sometimes help with that for a bit. It depends on what's potentially causing it, unfortunately. Hold on, I missed something. No, I got that one. Oh, Preserver wizards borrow only the life force they need and give it back. Ah! Artificer, that's really neat, actually. I'll have to look into that at some point. Barbarians use Barbarian Rage when people get things dirty. Yeah, exactly. You just finish mopping something up and you just see someone drop something purposefully and you're just like, oh, it's time. You know, just like you just start seeing red. Suddenly that mop, you snap that mop in half and suddenly it becomes a club and it's like, it's time to go, you son of a bitch. Ah! Hey, Will, take back Canada's smoke, please. Thanks. I can't do it. I like smoke, but like weed smoke, not the wildfire smoke. Oh, don't get me wrong, Jam Jam. I was going to go for a walk yesterday, and then I checked the AQI of the city that I'm in, and it was like 190, and it's like, oh, okay, we're not going outside then. Funny you say that, since I used to have a lot of anger issues, more than a few people had compared me to Wolverine. I'm sorry to hear, though, Brian. I know that, like I definitely, back in the day, had a really trash temper, too, where it's just was very short-fused, which was part of a myriad of different things. So, like, it is shitty to have that stuff, but, you know, you can overcome it. It's been like this since I skipped a meal yesterday. Is that not... They're not hunger pains, are they? Oh, my eyes are all sort of watery from the smoke. Oh, yeah, Kaikard, because you actually got to go out and about from time to time. Boo. Boo! Get out of here, smoke. And I've eaten since then. I unfortunately do not have a medical background, so I can't give any advice besides, like, you know, take care of yourself, try to not you know, push yourself too much, and get it checked out tomorrow if you can. Nah, B, this week I've been had off. Well, goddamn, Kaikard, how's that going for you? I'm working outside. I'm in and out of stream. Heckin' rip, lonesome. That's okay, though. Good luck with your work. I hope that it goes as smoothly as it can. No problem at all. I just appreciate having you here. All right. Speaking of which, I need to really quickly go and use the bathroom. So we're going to take a quick break here before we get into the game, because I do actually want to make some progress in this game, because we're at a part that I'm curious about. We have a socially awkward, anxious, but kind of oddball individual about getting to a party that they probably don't really want to go to. You know, that's relatable, I think, for some of us. Might call in and hope that it goes out. And if it doesn't, I'll get it checked out. Good choice, Mandalorian. I hope that you can sleep soon. If you can somehow get take something for it, like maybe like an Advil nighttime or whatever. You know, just something that'll both ease the pain a little bit and also help knock you out. If you have access to that, by all means, you know, give it a try. If not, I hope that the sleep gets to you soon. Liar! We're about to go on a break! But also, how'd you know that I wasn't sitting up straight? You don't know nothing. You don't know. You don't know nothing about me and how I am and who I be. Totally sitting arched, because it's so much easier to do now. Apparently my status is the lowest the smoke will get before it goes to sea. Well, at least that means you're on the tail end of it, so it can't be super strong. At least as far as my general thought process science-wise works. But all right, we go for one more stretch, and I appreciate that, Liar, by the way, and I hope that you're taking care of yourself, whatever that might entail for you specifically, be it, you know, candy or chocolate, or, you know, cozying up in a blanket, or, you know, laying in bed staring at the ceiling, counting the ceiling tiles. I think that helps some people for some reason. But, and we go to the left, we go to the right, and we go to the left, and we go back, and we shake our wrists. Oh, I see. Or you throw pillows at the streamer to make you feel better. That's also a thing. And we also gotta wiggle our feet. Gotta wiggle those feet. How else are we going to stay? I don't know. Whatever the heck the wording is. Don't have any tablets or anything in my house. Well, then in that case, I just hope that things go smoothly for you. I listen to music. I guess that helps me. There you go, Mandalorian. There's a good idea. Wait, I'm missing messages. My mom occasionally calls me Mr. Negative, not knowing there was a Spider-Man villain that goes by the same. There was a Spider-Man villain called Mr. Negative? I am learning things right now. All right, good luck. Good luck. Good luck to you, my dude. I hope that you sleep through the night and that it's all dunsies by tomorrow. Cheers, my dude. I hope that things go well. The mention of sleep sounds super appealing. Wait, Cobalt, did you not sleep last night? Cobalt, I'm worried about you now. Worrying engaged. Big brother brain has been activated. Cobalt, what's going on? What happened? All right, we're going to take one more sip. And, well, I'm glad we're taking this break too, because I swear I had one more thing I wanted to mention, and now it's gone. It's been gone forever because I never write down my thoughts. I need to start doing that. All right. We're going to take a quick 5 to 10 minute break because I need to do that. My sleep schedule has been terrible this week. As always, it's my own fault. It just hit me today. Cobalt, please go to bed early tonight, or at least on time. Set a timer for yourself. Don't be like me where you set a timer when you're playing Factorio and then like, yeah, I'll go to bed, you know, at X time, and then the alarm goes off and it's like, I can go for 5 minutes, and then 2 hours pass and you're like, uh-oh. Don't do that. All right. I will, just for you, Will. Yay. You can't see it, but my arms are in the air. Yay. In this style specifically. Yay. All right. We are going to take a quick 5 to 10 minute break. If you can and are able to, I hope that you get up and stretch, grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself something to drink. Make sure that you guys are taking care of yourselves. I will be back ASAP. And I will see you guys very soon. Ba-doom. And we're back. Game. There we go. I know what I wanted to say. I remembered. And thank you, Blue. I appreciate that. And thank you, Bells. You guys should... Hope I spelled this right. Remember / go and follow Haya, because tomorrow, if memory serves correctly, is the day that she's doing her hatching stream, which means she has been raising quail eggs for the last while, and tomorrow is supposed to be the day that they hatch. So make sure to follow Haya so that you get to watch. I'm pretty excited. As far as I'm aware, it's going to be an all-day thing, and it's mostly just going to be a camera watching eggs potentially hatch, so it will be mostly a let's watch together kind of stream. If you're there, please, by all means, correct or uncorrect me. Quail eggs? Yeah, quails! They're specifically... Oh god, what are they called again? Oh no, I can't remember the name. Hiya! I need you to answer questions for me. But quail are like... I think they can... They're like... They're... You know, anytime someone says a borb, like, the quails are like the quintessential designation when it comes to borb. They are round little... I'm pretty sure they're flightless. And they're very small, and they're round, and they're silly. They're a little bit hard to domesticate because they're generally wild birds, but it is possible. And I'm confident in such things. Also, we need to do one more shout out. Tomorrow... Oh my god, I almost wrote raid. My god. Okay, that should be correct. Oh no, it's... Oh god, no, I gotta look it up. One moment, everybody. I'm having a moment. Is it this? No. Is it this? There it is. You should also follow Professor Pavlov, because tomorrow I'm going to be on his stream, and we're going to sit back and discuss our ADHD experiences and probably a myriad of other things, because we both have ADHD, so we're probably going to be bouncing around topics a lot. And also, should the eggs not be quite hatched yet, we're probably also going to do some silly commentary about the eggs themselves. So yeah, make sure to follow Pavlov, because I'm going to be there tomorrow, and it's going to be very fun. I don't know quite what Pavlov is going to do yet, because he used to be a VTuber, then he switched to FleshTuber for a little while because of just things that he needed to do for himself. So it's going to be a mystery what's going to happen tomorrow. So yeah, have to tune in and find out. Also, Pavlov is an incredibly smart individual who is in like the academics in terms of education. And like employment, so it will basically be an animator talking to somebody who actually does like research. So that'll probably be a good time, I hope. Oh, and also probably, we haven't figured out a date yet, but next week, I believe it's supposed to be next week, Haya and I are also going to be doing a collab where we are going to be playing Stranded Deep together. It's going to be Stranded Deep Part 2. It's going to be awful because I have fairly bad thalassophobia, and that entire game is basically you have to move between islands and there's sharks in the water. So if that's interesting to you, the idea of me going, ah! for most of the stream and going, I don't like having my ankles wet because that means I'm in water, then by all means, support them. I believe we're going to be streaming specifically on my channel, but still, support Haya. She's a great content creator. Support Pavlov. He's a very entertaining entertaining content creator who is very all over the place, has very strong opinions on things, but is very good at explaining why he has the thoughts that he has, which I very much appreciate, and is also very good at, how to say, he's good at data. So he's good at kind of breaking down data and how it affects certain things. So if that's interesting to you, please go follow and hang out with Pavlov. He's wonderful. And Haya, of course, she's wonderful. All right. We did all the promotional stuff. I finally did it. We're going to go ahead and enter Night in the Woods. And I'm going to see if I can read everything and not have little moments where I'm just going to derp. And I'm also going to have to remember all the controls because we haven't played in a while. So, we're going in. We're going to start this part again, but this time I'm actually going to read it properly. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of reading, so by all means, sit back, relax, enjoy listening to a dyslexic trying to read. Exactly, Brian. Game time, let's go! Woo! All right. Ugh. That was awful. I hate beer. I can't remember the last time I drank beer. It's not a delicious drink at all. I don't know if I should have another drink right now. What? Nothing. Cool party. Yep. Who you talking to? Not you. Wait, do we want to go that way? No, hold on. We need to probably roam around and... Oh, what is this? Oh my god. It's... What? We're not gonna keep going on that? Hey, dudes. Yo, do you see Cole's here? Oh, God. You okay? Yeah, totally fine. You gonna talk to him? No. Yeah, sure. Oh, no. Do we talk to Cole? Guys, do we talk to Cole? I think I can't quite remember if she dated him or had a thing for him. I think it's had a thing for him. If I recall correctly. Do we talk to our crush, presuming that it's a crush? Or do we avoid that situation like the plague? The fun part. Figuring out what we gotta do. Go talk? Go talk? You're right. We gotta be brave, Bells. We gotta be brave. Yeah, sure. Yeah, man. You sure, May? I gotta still figure out voices for the characters. Like, Angus over here sounds like he would kind of talk like this, you know, like, you sure, May? Yeah, I mean, why shouldn't I be weird about it? Or why should I be weird about it? Well, I mean, you did write that song afterwards. What was it called? Go Get Dead, Angel Face. We don't talk about Go Get Dead, Angel Face. Okay, I think they might have dated. I'm starting to think that they may have dated. Get it? May. Because the main character is May. I deserve that. Even Kaikard betrayed me? It's June. Wow. You know what? Someone throw an extra pillow and we'll say that it goes to Blue. Kaikard, you're supposed to be my brother. I can't believe you would do this to me. Can you guys believe this guy playing guitar? Yep. Playing the douchebag hits. I like this song. Sorry, I like this song. Is this a douchebag song? Nah, don't worry, big guy. Top 10 anime portrayals. There's a douchebag like this at every party. You have no idea, Greg. Back in school, you'd always have some frat boy hanging out on the lawn, trying to look all sincere. Why is this a douchebag song? Sorry, why is this a douchebag song? Oh, we're never gonna... He's never gonna learn why it's a douchebag song! No! Angus is too pure for this. Shit, he's a VTuber. And I'm playing Star Rail. This is a betrayal. You're playing Star Rail? How's it been going, Kaikard? Have you been enjoying it? Alright, we gotta talk to him. We gotta. Oh god, it's... Maybe I need another drink. Oh no. Oh wait, maybe this was a bad idea. I guess beer is just one of those horrible things adults do. Like doing taxes and having babies. It seems okay. For free it's decent and all the waifus. Yeah, exactly. I personally don't play it, but I have some peeps. I think there's some peeps in the chat right now that play it. So, you know, you're not alone. Like, clearly Star Rail has a fair, what's the thinking? Oh, it's the wording I want there. Has a big following at the moment. All right, let's go try and see if we can talk to him. Hey, May, is that you? Wow, how are you? Hi, I'm May. How's it going? I just asked you that. I mean, I'm fine. Just back visiting for the weekend. Really? That's fantastic. Oh god, she's using the stuff that she did in the mirror. I guess. I think that's the first time in a while anyone called my life... Oh, fascinating. Sorry, my life fascinating. That is so true. Well, see you later. Okay. That was your problem. What? I am so confused by what just happened. Star Rail is 5 out of 10. Needs more husbandos. Ooh, Bells is coming in here with the hot takes. Hold on. I don't like how this is going right now. There we go. That's better. Sorry, I was having a moment. Wait, Bells, do you even play Star Rail? Or is this more just like you're like, nah. Bells gets me. Oh, come on, you have... What is his name? Watts? I think his name is Watts? Needs more... I don't know if it's hussies or whoosies. And then needs more whoosies than floozies. I don't know why I'm saying whoosies, but the whoosies makes me laugh. Welt, that's the name. I got you, baby blue. And hello, Triox. How are you doing? How has your week been going so far? Oh, did you beat Persona 3? I kept popping in and it was like, oh my god, that fight is still going. Walton, I don't have him. Oh no. Blue, it's okay. You'll get him someday. You'll get him someday, I promise. Be cool, May. Go get a drink and be cool. Oh god. No, this is not a good idea. This is not the thing that needs to happen. Yo. What? You're kind of grouchy. Did you know that? No, I didn't. Rude. How long are you planning on staying? May, we just got here like 10 minutes ago. Oh. Are you... How many beers have you had? 2! Pace it out, May. You're tiny. There's actually some, like, how to say it? Like, they don't get along well, but they're still being good. It was a long one. But yeah, congratulations, my dude. Wait, what's next on the docket then for you, Triox? What's the next game to kick ass and take names in? Tang Yang's so cute and she's not even in my party. Who? Oh god, you're starting to say names of characters. Look, I don't know anybody besides Walt, and I said their name wrong. Still got 2 Persona games. Hell yeah, my dude. Let's go. Bells, can you please give a shout out to Triox over there? Give that dude a shout out, because he just finished Persona 3 and is now before starting up now. Well, there you go. A perfect time for a shout out. Flawless timing. Ha ha ha. And then in that case, have yourself a great stream, Triox. I hope that it is a good time and that you make lots of progress and have a good old video gaming experience. There we go. My brain shut off for a second there. And hello, Syrinx. How's it going? And yeah, Kaikard is here. Don't pay attention to him though. He's got watery eyes right now, apparently. So, you know, you can't trust a man like that. I mean, it's probably because of the smoke outside, but you can't trust a man like that. So I want to roam. I want to see what this area is, though I feel like we have no choice but to go down the drinking and talking to Cole situation, and I'm not looking forward to it. Lurk, gotta lurk, so you can get some chores done. Have fun being in the woods at night. Thank you very much, Bells. You have yourself a good lurk. That's rude. I'll give him all of my love. Well, I mean, do so. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. That's your choice, and I respect you for doing it. All right. Ugh. How'd it go? Ugh. Ugh. Problem. Sometimes I think I just don't like people. Yeah, man, F the world. Yeah, F it. God, some people really should just F off the world already. The world has gone un-effed for too long. Effing right. Syrinx, please. Did you guys hear something? Like what? Something in the woods over there. Oh, 2 people are making out on the rock behind us. That can't be very comfortable. Who needs comfort when you have makeouts? But preferably you have both. It ain't a perfect world, Angus. They really are going at it up there. They sure are. You guys wanna, I don't know, stand somewhere else? Nah, dude. Why should we move? They're the indecent ones. We are the gentlemen. Oh, Angus just dropping those straight facts. Just like, what do you mean? Why should we move? We're just hanging. I'm starting to feel those 2 beers. Yeah, I don't really drink. Sorry, yeah, I don't really drink much. I only had 1 beer before. Ha ha ha, yeah, and you spit it out. May, if you don't drink, you really should be careful. Nah, man, I'm cool. Alright. Well, we're keeping an eye on you. Ling, hello! How are you doing? Oh, God. My mod is gone. I have to do it myself. Boom. You were doing arts, and you were... We gotta click on the thing. You were doing arts and looking at the, what is it, the Summerfest stuff? I can't believe I made you do work. Right, Ling? How? You know what? I don't have a finisher to that statement. But hello, everybody. Welcome. For those who don't know, my name is WillSleepsNot. You may call me Will. You may call me Sleeps. You may call me WillSleepsNot. I am an insomniac, ADHD, dyslexic VTuber who plays a variety of games. And on Saturdays, I do art sometimes. If that sounds appealing to you, then by all means, sit back, relax. Excuse me. Sit back, relax, enjoy yourself, get comfortable. And if not, then thank you very much for stopping by, and I hope that you have a great rest of your evening. Yes, we had art and the Summer Game Fest stream. Yeah, how was it? Devolver's Live was Ah, an experience. Isn't it always, though? Isn't that always what they do? They put on some strange performances. You're going to have nightmares. My God. My Twitter feed has actually just been full of people making comments on, like, you know, like live reactions. And it's just like, this would be so much more useful if I was actually watching this. But instead, there's just like, oh my God, can you believe it? And wow, why would Microsoft do that? And oh my God, I can't believe they announced this game. I'm so excited. And I'm just like, my entire Twitter feed is just this. It's just like one-line sentences and reactions to something that I can't see. It's just like me just scrolling through just layers of that going, I wonder if somebody posted like a nice piece of art or something. I hope that's the case. Ling says that she's going to be streaming later. That's pretty cool. Let's give that a like. Operator's going to be streaming later. Let's give that a like, you know. With like 20 or 30 of these statements in between. It's just like, well, I'm glad. I didn't even know that the summer stuff was happening today. So I just like woke up, saw this cluster, was like, I guess something's happening today. Oh, Ling is streaming. That's cool. Like, people are having fun with the game and having a nice stream so far. I want to believe that we're having fun, but my anxiety always says that nobody's having fun. So I hope so. I hope so. Just burst into tears. I think you're doing fine, Ling. I want to believe that. I'm trying to do voices for the characters, but I can never kind of figure out the voices for characters. Something that I'm very bad at, unfortunately. Like, I always try to, like, when I do, like, DMing or GMing for, like, TTRPGs, I always try to do character voices, but they always fall apart or they go wrong. Like, the amount of times I'll try to do a British accent and it just falls into an Australian accent, where I'll just kind of do, like, yes, as you can see... And then it's just like, yeah, as you can see, mate. Yeah, that's what we do around here. And it's like, wait, how did this happen? What happened? Bruh, try to do British, and I go turn full Canadian. Now, do you go full Canadian or do you go full, how to say, go full, like hick Canadian, I guess. Oh, thank you, Roland. That's appreciated. You know, like the whole, like, oh God, now I gotta try and find that thing again. Just out for a rip, are you, bud? I was like, bud, how's it going? Yeah, fuck. We're going for one of them Tim Hortons trips. You want anything? Yeah. We're going out for a dart first. You want anything while we're out? You know, like that kind of Canadian. I was reading... as Pierce in GD Pokemon Sword. I don't know who that is, because I never played it. Bruh, don't think I can't go that good. I have fun times with this stream. Thank you, Brian. That's appreciated. Oh, fuck yeah, bud, you know? Or just try the one way that I can get into like the Canadian accent is either the just like screw you hoser, take off, you know, that, or the song Out for a Rip. So it's like, just out for a rip, are you, bud? Just out for a rip. Just start getting into that. I'm having fun just silently looking at stream from the corner of my eye. Genuinely. Thank you, Jam. That's appreciated. The what? I hate that though. Like, no, I don't hate that. Hold on. Let me recalibrate. Okay. One of the reasons that I have a lot of trouble expressing my in my emotions and thoughts to people is because it always feels like stating things is like a cry for attention. Like that statement right there being just like, you know, sometimes it feels like I'm not being entertaining. Like, you know, it puts people in a position where they're just like, no, you're entertaining, you know? And it's just like, crap, that's not what I wanted to do. I literally just wanted to just... have a moment where it's just like, yeah, this is just... Do you mind? Goodness. I don't know if my microphone picked that up at all, but my upstairs neighbors love dropping things. Actually, I'm gonna timestamp that and see if that was actually caught on microphone. One moment. I need to write this down for research so that I can go upstairs and... Come on. Come on. My pen doesn't want to work. I'm panicking. Anakin. Start panicking. I don't have a planikin. There it is. What time are we at? 1. Well, we were probably 1:15 at the time. I'll find it. Noise. Then I'll go up there and give them a piece of my mind. Oh, hell yeah, bud. I picked up an extra Mickey for the road. Ah, bud. We do love ourselves a good Mickey from time to time, eh? Doesn't mix very well with the Tim Hortons, but that's why you drink them separately. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'd say pick up a double-double, but those are fucking trash now, bud. Ever since Tim's gave up on the whole coffee thing, you know? All the people here who don't know what a Canadian accent is are just like, what the fuck are you doing? And everyone here who does know what a Canadian accent is like, Will, stop trying to do a Canadian accent. You're bad at it. And I go, yeah, but it's too much fun not to. Like when Flossie's here and it's just like, well, now time to do a British accent and have it fall apart immediately. All right, sorry. We gotta do the thing again. Also, I feel like I was talking about something and now I can't remember. My brain is all over the place. I am so sorry. Oh, right. Sometimes it's difficult to share things because it feels like a pity party when you're not trying to do a pity party. That's what I'm trying to say. Just say Timmy's. Oh, that's right. We go for a double-double at Timmy's. That's a mood, Will. It's okay. Everyone has moments. Yeah, but it's, again, I never try to share things in the form of just like, give me attention, give me pity. It's just like, I feel like I should air this out so that it's not in my brain anymore. As long as it's not like every moment. Oh, God. Imagine just being like, I'm nervous right now. Yeah, you mentioned that 5 minutes ago. Yeah, but like, I still am. And it's like, I didn't think it changed. All right. Anyway, I'm sorry. Bro, I feel that. All right. We go back to it. Okay. Sorry. Okay, well, we'll be keeping an eye on you. We'll watch it like hawks. Chaperone hawks. I did it! I figured out the word! If you air it out your butt, it's a fart. And if you burp, it's a fart that didn't figure out the way to the butt. I think I've said that on stream before, but it's a Dutch saying. Een scheet die de weg naar de reet niet weet. Which you translate to a fart that couldn't find its way to the butt. That's what a burp is. Thanks, dudes. If my grandmother had wheels, she would be a bike. What? I'm sorry? I'm doing my nightly drive-by. Thank you so much, Solarcy, for dropping by. I hope that Wizards was fun for you. I hope that you have a good rest of your night, and when you do go to sleep, I hope it's a very good sleep. Thank you so much. Hi-bye, Solarcy. Exactly. That one was for Flossie. I unfortunately don't know that one, but you're making me think of another. Okay. So, we'll do this really briefly because I don't want to, like, rub anybody the wrong way. But everybody, I'm sure a lot of people here know, like, know like a prayer or two, like, you know, like Christian / Catholic prayers, you know, Hail Mary, Mother of God, etc. There's a really dumb one, and it just shows how Dutch it is too, because it goes as followed. Heilige Maria, moeder van God, geef me nieuwe fiets, want die al is kapot. Now, that is a dialect, so it's a little bit it's a little bit more difficult to translate, but it's basically, Holy Mary, Mother of God, give me a new bike because the old one's broken. Just so Dutch, you know, considering how many people ride bikes in the Netherlands. Just, it's so frickin' Dutch. Anyway, apologies for the tangent. As I said, this is going to happen a lot this stream, and I apologize in advance, but I hope that the tangents are at least kind of entertaining. Anyway, we're going to do one more talk with them, and then we probably have to drink more beer and make a fool of ourselves. Yep, they're still making out. Hello? Can I join? More beer? Hell yeah, dude. No, Kai card. Beer is gross. Oh, wait. Can I just sit? The fact that no one is sitting on this log is mesmerizing to me. This is where I would probably be the entire time during a party like this. Just like, I'm just going to watch the fire. At least before cell phones. You know, you Zoomers might not know this, but back in the day, we used to have nothing more than a brick that we used to call people, and the brick had a string on it connected to the person you were calling. But yeah, there was a time back in the day when you would just have a flip phone that had nothing on it but the capability to lightly text and do phone calls. Those were the days where you, in a situation like this, you would just sit by the fire and have conversations or just enjoy. You love old men, well. A brick, ooh, fancy, man. Still like frickin' Syrinx over here just like, I just had a bundle of sticks that I made myself filled with mud. Oh my god, exactly, we're on the same page. And the sticks were brittle. No kiln to heat it. We just had handfuls of mud. Just handfuls. And when it rained, it slipped through your fingers. How are you supposed to call Mom when the mud was slipping through your fingers? When we went to a party, we had to walk uphill both ways. Because for some reason we didn't take the same route back like a bunch of dumbasses. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm being like this. One time I tried to call my mom to let her know her third son died, but ended up screaming into the dirt. Oh my god. And now my brain's just thinking of Rise Against. The heck is the song called again? I think it's called Dirt. There's a really nice line in it. Because the whole idea is just like she got down on hands and knees, one ear against the ground, hoping, holding her breath to hear something, but the dirt made not a sound. But it ends, but near the end of the song, it's, the dirt whispered, child, I'm coming home. And it was just like, oh, that's actually kind of a nice way to end the song, you know, or to change it up a bit. Would recommend. All of Rise Against, I think, is just relatively good music. Like, I don't think that there's any, like, I don't think that you will regret listening to any Rise Against songs. I think they're all very good. Class break. Class break. Let's go, Jam Jam. Hello. Jam Jam. There we go. Sorry, the subtitles didn't want to say jam jam. Now it does. I just have to be really like jam jam. And then it'll do it. Oh, come on. And then it will do it. If I had a mod right now, Syrinx, I would have you timed out for every letter, for 1 second for every letter of that word. Wait, what am I missing? Ah, all right. We've sat around the fire long enough. We gotta go get drank. Wait, can we talk? Be cool, May. Let's go get a drink and be cool. Yep, we do not have a choice. It is just pure getting drunk. This is 3 beers in. Screw it. I'm doing 2 beers. I'm doing beer. I still taste tacos. Okay. What? Nothing. Oh no. Hey, Bay. Or, sorry. Hey, B. God dang it. I did it again. Hey, B. Yeah? Oh, God. You're drunk. Already. That's why we came out here, right? Not really. I have to drive. And even if I didn't. Well, I don't have my license. So, woohoo for me! Oh, no. Will, your emotes are too powerful. That particular one is one of my favorites because it has a lot of connotation to it. You know, it can either be super smug or it can be like, you know, Akio bomb and such. Excuse me, I did not say that, subtitles. I said bum. Thank you. So, woohoo for me! Hey, B. What? Who is this? Remember May, Borowski? Oh, God. May, you're drunk. You need to go chill by the fire. I'm gonna run around naked in the... I'm gonna run around naked in the woods. We're gonna try to do a little bit more of a drunken approach to this. Go. Sorry, go. Sit. Now. Okay, well, we gotta talk to these nerds first. Hey, Greg. Why, dude? You okay, May? Do you think the people making out on that rock met up there because there's a porn log? Oh my God, I bet there is. A what? You see, it's a log where olden days people would have put porn. How old are we talking? No problem at all, Jam Jam. You have yourself a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for stopping by. Always appreciate it. Like Revolutionary War. I think there's an old cemetery from then somewhere, or I think there's an old cemetery from then back here somewhere. These woods are full of old ghosts and porn logs and people making out. Angie? Oh, hey, Angie. My dad knows your dad. They used to work together back in the 80s. Okay. No, okay. He used to hang out at the bar with your daddy. Ah, God damn it. I didn't even think about what I was just saying. Dude. Don't ever say that word again. Psh. What? My dad had to stop drinking because he was a danger to me and my mom. Dude. Okay, May, you're not allowed to drink. Sorry. Okay, May, you're not allowed to drink anymore. Ever. I had somebody who did this to me once before. I didn't know that they were, small story. You know, because this game just provokes a lot of memories somehow. Because it is just like, it's, you know, I think a lot of people can relate to this game in some regard. But I had a friend who did the fake cool facts about Uwu. Actually, the most important fake cool fact about Uwu is that it's technically upside down. It's actually supposed to be 2 cups and an M upside, or it's 2 capital N's and an M. So it's actually and somebody just goofed up, you know? Someone goofed, flipped the paper upside down, and was like, Uwu? And they're just like, no, it's I don't even know if that sound is coming across. Also, it's a really difficult sound to make. That's a fake cool fact about Uwu. It's upside down. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. But I had somebody do the get very drunk and start talking about their past. And it just turned into one of those just like, I appreciate you opening up right now, bud, but we need to get you to a toilet because I'm pretty sure that you're about to empty everything. And they're just like, no, man, you need to know, like, my mom. And I'm like, yep, your mom, like, arm over, like, have their arm over my neck, you know, like, slowly walking them to the bathroom. And they're just like, when I was a kid, I'm just like, I know, buddy, I know, it's crazy. It's so crazy. Let's, please, for the love of God. And lo and behold, like, a minute later, they basically get to we step into the bathroom. We're like, I don't feel so good. And I'm just like, all right, head in the toilet. Let's go. That was 200 sleepy bucks well spent. Well, I'm glad that was worth it, Syrinx. I'm all over the place right now, so I don't know if I can provide good content, but I can at least provide a lot of directional content. You gave him a swirly? That's messed up. No, Syrinx. Kai card. God dang it. See? No, it was, I don't want you puking all over the floor, so please make sure that your head is at least, you know, partly past the toilet seat so that at least it all hits, you know, the inside of the bowl. And lo and behold, there was a lot of it. Because they had mixed Bailey's with a hard liquor of some kind. I don't remember which one. But it stank. Oh my God. It was like, oh God. Anyway, apologies for even sharing this. This is not a fun story. We're going to go keep talking to Angus and Greg. That's a good idea. Okay, May, I'm a little worried about you. We failed being chaperone hawks. Someday, Bug. Aww, I forgot you call him Bug. Well, I'm having a great time out here in the woods. Greg, if you don't you think Meg should maybe sit down? Yeah, dude, you should sit down. Dude, sit down by the fire and chill, okay? I think that's what we're gonna do. We might be able to avoid this whole fiasco and just sit down. Oh, did we avoid being stupid? Oh no, he's coming over. Oh no, oh God. Hey, May. Hey, Colio. Wow, I haven't heard that in forever. It's been like 3 years. That's not long at all. Well, it's been good seeing you. I've been back from school I just got back for a couple days from school and shut up already. What? The girl in the video store is all like, whoa, cute guys. And you're a cute guy, Cole. Oh, thanks, May. But I hate cute people. Cute is the worst. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. And it's not my fault I'm a total... Oh, God. Oh, no. All right, everybody, if you can't handle cringe, look away now, because it's about to get bad. And it's not my fault I'm a total trash fire. I have nightmare eyes. And the last thing you see is my eyes outside the window. And then I stab you with my knife. Stab, stab, stab. Boom. Dead. When the police get there, you're all nightmare eyes. New nickname. So don't F with me, kid. F the world. Okay, May, you're threatening people now. No, B, this is me being body positive. Read the internet. May, I think you need to. F college. Yeah. All those rich kids and hot people. All the writing sex and having paper with each other. I'm sorry, everyone. That really caught me off guard. I think that's gonna be the clip for this goodbye. Give me a second, I need to write that time down, because that, oh my god, that got me. Thank you everybody for coming on this insane journey with me. Close enough. And that damn statue pointing at me every day, supposed to be the founder, but just shapes. I am a total trash mammal, and nothing is ever going to work out. We never had a chance here, but I can't go anywhere else. I'm home again, and I can do something, besides sleep and cry alone. Erp. I don't know what erp is. Would that be like a hiccup? Like, because things aren't just things here, you know? Oh god. I'm so sick to death. Does that make sense? Colio? May, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. I think you're really great. Home again! Woo! Wah! Oh god, here we go. Blech. Tacos. If you puke in my car, so help me. I owe you an apology, May. I really am quite embarrassing. No, we gotta be professional. Colio? Yeah, kind of like Coolio. Which was like an old thing that you would sometimes say to people. You know, like, cool ski, or that's pretty cool. You could sometimes say Coolio, but his name was Cole, so you would say Colio. Or Colio. It would be Cole-E-O. I don't know if I'm adding an extra L there accidentally or not. Cornolio? Oh, God. I owe you an apology, Bay. B! Why do I keep saying Bay? Coolio was the mayor of the Gangster's Paradise. Was he now? Well, we're learning something new every day. I'm sorry, I didn't even know what happened. You got sloppy ass drunk after what? 3 cups of watered down beer? Remember when we used to be best friends? I remember when we hung out as kids. Oh, no, it's this one. We gotta do this one. We can't just make assumptions. I remember when we were like best friends, B. Remember you used to call me Mayday. And I called you BB. Oh, you mean when we were like 10? No, I don't. Remember when we were scouts together and we caught that turtle? Yeah, Foxy the turtle. He died. Why are you so mean to me? I feel like you're mad at me all the time. Why? Yeah, we gotta pick that one. I think that's the right one. Why are you so mad all the time? Oh man, if I puke here, your parents are gonna get so mad at me. Tell your mom I'm sorry, okay? She's so nice. God damn it, May. What? My mother is dead. What? She died of cancer. Senior year. Oh no, she was so nice. BB, are you okay? How do you not know this? Did you forget about my dear mom? Or about my dead mom? That was a terrible lapse in memory, May. I'm sorry. I love that they're giving such good statements, but she can't produce those statements. You know, just like, I'm mortified by my behavior. I'm sorry. This was a terrible lapse in memory, Bay. I'm so sorry. Or B, I'm so sorry. It reminds me of, there's a song by Tom Carty called Big Dumb Idiot. And it goes, I am fine all alone, but when I leave my house, I become a big dumb idiot in front of other people. It's just about like the whole idea that like when you're by yourself, everything is fine. The moment you're with people, you just garble up awful statements and just make a fool of yourself. Yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to remember the lyrics of the song. No, I listen to the song all the time. Why do I forget the lyrics? One moment, now we're going down this road. I'm sorry, everybody. You never know what's coming up next at Will's stream. He'll just think of something, and then he'll get stuck on it. There you go. I am fine all alone is what the voices in my head say. Inside I win a Broadway Tony. Outside I'm cut from a preschool matinee. That's a good one. I love that line. I enjoy the WillSleepsNot roller coaster. Woo. But yeah, that's the general thing. Like what's happening right here, right? It's just like in her head has very solid responses, but she's drunk out of her mind. Oh, hello, Avatar. How are you? You missed out on writing sex and doing and having papers. That was a good line. I don't know which particular thing you just popped in on, but still, welcome. I'm very underslept and very distractible, so we're making a lot of great not progress. Darn it! Don't worry. I'm going to clip it later because that's absolutely going to be the goodbye clip because it's amazing. All right. That was a terrible lapse. Oh, by the way, Avatar, to catch you up, our character wanted to talk or didn't want to talk to their ex, but kind of did. So they drank a lot, but they are a lightweight. So they had like 3 drinks and they are now absolutely hammered. Went and stood on a wood stump, yelled about how they are a failure and miserable, and then kind of fell onto their crush and then puked on the floor. And now she is talking to someone who used to be her best friend and has forgotten that her used to be best friend, who is now mad at her all the time, B, by the way, the one on the right, is mad at May, the one on the left, all the time. And it's just been revealed to us that in senior year of high school, which was a few years ago at this point, B's mother died. And May has forgotten that. And right now she has great responses like, that was a terrible lapse in memory, B. I'm sorry. And I'm mortified by my behavior. I'm sorry. But May is incredibly drunk right now and cannot perform those particular statements. So, for example, I am mortified by my behaviors. I'm so sorry. Aw, B, I'm acting like a jerk. Are you mad at me? What happened to you? You used to be smart. You used to be cool. You used to be worth talking to. Luna D, hello! How are you doing? How was the adventure with the deer? Why did you even come back? Oh, did college not work out for you? Was it inconvenient? Were you not in the mood? I'm trying to sniff as hard as notable as I can. Haha, the deers were such bullies. Bullies? What did they do? What did the deer do, Luna D? What kind of do I need to have a little sit down with the deer? To give him a stern talking to? I would have killed for that. I still would. I'd kick you out of this moving car right now if it meant I could go to college. We're here. Get the hell out of my car. Oh my god, let me help you in. May is a mess. There you go. I'm sorry, B. I'm a mess. You know, whatever. It's not your fault. You're just a kid. I'm older than you. 2 months. Yeah, well, I stayed here and got older, while you went out and stayed the same. Zzz. Good night, Mayday. Oh! Ah! Ah! Do you see it? I don't know if my mouse is on the screen. Do you see the little thing? Ah! Sorry. It's a cute little moment. The deer in Nara are just not afraid of people, and if you're too slow to give them crackers, they will take it. I've experienced that before. Wait, Cobalt, are you still here? I'm sorry to kind of put you on the spot in this case. I'm just curious because this is one of the stories. One of the Will Got Hurt stories. If not, that's also okay. Which is interesting because, like, I'm saying that out loud to somebody who might not be here. You know, just like, if you're not here, that's okay. I don't want to be upset. They didn't injure me or anything, but there were nips and headbutts. And also getting way too close. Yeah, that sounds like domesticated deer. Hold on, let me check. No, surprisingly not. I click that. Boop. Sorry, I'm doing a little scan that's unimportant. Regardless, I used to, or my family used to have free-range chickens, which is basically just, you know, they're in a big open area and they move around, they're having a good time, and we have lights in there to kind of like help them, you know, when they need to like sleep versus when they need to wake up, etc., to help, like, you know, circa, how do I say it, like cycle through their cycle through, you know, like their laying cycle, because of course at the end of the day it's still like layer hens. But I remember you had to be kind of quick picking up the eggs from the ones that got laid not on the egg belt, because those chickens would peck. And like, by pecking, I don't mean like, you know, keep their beak closed and just stab and come back. No, they would like open their beak slightly and catch your skin and then pull back. And that shit hurt, because they would just pull your skin clean off. And then you're like, ow, you little jackass. So yeah, this is not a super comparable thing, but yes, I understand what you mean with what you need to be quick, because otherwise teeth will be used, or humps will be had, but in a different way. Not in a, you're going to lose a portion of your finger, but in a like a, hey, that was my cracker. You were supposed to be given it, not just take it from me, you bums. But yeah, that, I don't know why I told that story. Again, I'm all over the place, but still, she called us Mayday. There's still somewhere in there that bee likes us, or wants to like us. It's a little bit different, but still. All right, good night, Mayday. I don't know. That gives me the warm and fuzzies. Oh? I don't know, Mayday. No, Avatar. Back when they were kids, May and B were like best friends. And she used to call May Mayday. And May used to call her BB. Like, that was like their childhood nicknames for each other. So that little moment is still nice. But also, baseball bat? Lights? Walking through woods? Anarchy? We can jump. Oh, we can jump kind of high, actually. Where are we going? Can we jump on those? No. We're running past bricks. Running past a wall, but not a wall? Oh, no. Oh, we can swing. Are we supposed to do this? Is this a good idea? Wait, what is this? Durkilliesburg? Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ah, anarchy. I don't know if this is happening in real time, but I'm kind of worried that I shouldn't be doing this. Oh, with the aerial combos. Keep that bounce going, baby. Sorry, everyone. I don't want to smash the cars, though. I'm frightened. Oh, I didn't know I could break that. Take that, garbage can. Wait, can we go up? Oh, we're supposed to go up by the look of it. All right, no more breaking things. Breaking things is bad. Ooh, bird. Birds. Oh, no, another car. No, we don't smash cars. There's a wall. Aerial rave! Stay afloat! Stay above, stay above! That's a combo of some kind, right? Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's weird. It's a bird man. Pointing. Wait. Is this the statue that May was talking about? The statue that's always pointing? Oh, this must be the way. Oh, yeah, this is the weak point. Do we want to break down this statue? Do the Fallen Order jump exploit. Yep, there it goes. Take that, nerd. I think it's defeated. We broke... Oh, no, it's not defeated. Sorry for lurking so much today. Absolutely fine, Kaju. Don't worry about it. Just you being here is a great time for me, my dude. Besides, we're smashing. Look at this. There it goes. But when do we start streaming Star Wars? What do you mean? We've beaten Star Wars. Star Wars is done. Well, that Star Wars is done at least. There it goes. I don't know. Aerial Rave is another name for... Oh, is that what it's called, Brian? Thank you. Oh, right. You actually play fighting games, so you would know. Is this another Star Wars game? It is not. Oh, wow. You can really... Oh, that's what I was supposed to do? I was supposed to just break the statue? Brrrn. This is not going to be a good time. I don't think she drank any water. Part 2. Weird Autumn. There's no way that this is going to go well. Scratch, scratch. Well, that was a weird one. I feel awful. I probably look awful. Ugh. I'm gonna burn this room down. With me in it. Live out my remaining days as a shrieking ghost. Yep. New art. Everything feels bad. Thoughts. Never drink again or go out in public. Blah, blah, dumbass. That's one hell of a hangover. I have luckily never experienced a hangover before to any extent, but I've heard people who have, and they're apparently really, really, really shitty. All right. Let's listen to some peeps. Hey. Sorry about last night. Hope you're feeling better. Bee's talking to us again. I think her venting was probably really good, and realizing, because I know I have that sometimes, where you'll have a thought in your head and it's just like it's building up to like a feeling that you have towards someone, which might not be reasonable, and then at one point you talk to them about it and you're just like, oh, I was just being completely ridiculous, you know? It was that idea of like every time that idea bounced in your head, it gained a little bit more momentum. I mean, it looks like May has a lightsaber. That was a baseball bat. But I see what you're saying. Hope you're feeling better. Yep. I'm in the pickaxe all day. If you want to stop by. Hey, dude. You okay? Last night was pee intense. B says you're okay. I'm a snack falcon all day. Come by if you're not dead. Sincerely, Gregory. Why was a pillow thrown at me, liar? What's going on? What's up? P.S. Band jam later. Oh my god. The end. I know that that was such a small part of the game, but it felt so... I feel like this is one of those games that you should play after high school. You know? Like when you're like 25, you should play this game. Because it will just help you like recontextualize what's happened to you over the last like 10 years. Or let you think about it again from a different perspective. All right. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go downstairs. We're going to go see all the others they're seeing in a house. When you graduate from high school at 24. That's not what I meant, Avatar. That's not what I meant. We're going to go through the house. We're going to talk to everybody that we can do here. And then we're going to tap for the night. Because I think this is a great time to stop. I know that we didn't do a lot today. But I think what just happened was really, really good. Like, this was a really, really good time. Now, the question is, did Dad move the boxes? No, because we never talked to him about it. Yep, Dad put him here. I bet he should move them. It's only fair. All right. God, this thing is intense. Weird how big clocks are like luxury furniture now. Since everything is a clock and has a clock and internet on it. Like having something big that only does one thing is like a statement or something. Can't talk to bird? Can talk to bird, but also want to look at this. The bookshelf is about... This bookshelf is like a ghost of Granddad. Hanging out in the corner. Maybe not his ghost. Like, his skeleton. Ugh. Okay, I made myself sad. Why did I come over here? Oh, there's like something written inside this book cover. Left 40, left 45, right 100, left 20, left 90, right 15. Is that like... What is this? Oh. Thoughts. Become fire ghost and yell at people. G-Dad. Thoughts. Come back to life, G-Dad. I don't think we got any notes from that, but still, hold on. Oh yeah, let's see. Where is it? Oh yeah, here it is. The Floating Island and Other Stories. My granddad didn't read out of this. He like recited it from memory and made stuff up on top of that to get me to go to sleep when I was a kid. Miss you, dude. The Floating Island. Jeez, I'm old. Good stream, not gonna lie, this kitty sounds like a complete hipster. I think, Brian, that they're kind of like a rebel. You know? The kind of rebel without a cause kind of a feel. What's up, bird? Oh, wait. We need to look at this. Afternoon, us. Yeah. May? Yeah? Come say hi. Okay. Hey, hon. You look like crap. Yep. Rough night? No, just tired. Is that obvious? Nah, that's the correct one right there. No, I'm just saying you look like crap because I love you. Thanks. If you want to talk about it, it's cool, Mom. I saw Cole at the party. Oh, yeah. We're definitely... Mom gets to hear about what's happening. We're having a girl talk right now. From senior year? Yeah, he was home from school for the weekend. Did you talk to him? I don't really remember. Kinda, sorta, I don't know. Well, he's a jerk, hun. No, he's not. Or he wasn't. I don't know. Anyway. Looks like most of the repair workers have cleared out of town, the town center. Finally! Yeah, they're all done with the Churchill steps and the power lines. Great! Hun, I do not want you up on those things. Mom, I'm 20. Uh-huh. Which means you go to jail for that. No one goes to jail for running around on power lines. Psh, they'd never catch me. Did I just hear laughing? I don't think so. I don't think so? I don't remember. Psh, they'd never catch me. Your adult Molly caught you up there. Catches you up there. There's no telling what she'll do. Did I tell you I saw her yesterday out front? Really? Yeah, she was being all weird and cryptic. I don't know, everything's fuzzy today. And anyways, it's dangerous. You remember Susie Kushner? Kushner? Yeah, Kushner. Gee, Mom, I sure don't. I definitely never heard this story 1,000 times. Fried, honey. The paper used the word fried. Now she can't use adjectives. She lost an entire part of speech. Geez, Mom, that's terrible. See, that's exactly the kind of sentence Susie can't formulate. Hello, Bojazz. I guess I could try. That was a lie, tee-hee. ... So what are you up to today? I don't know. Gonna see what Greg and B are up to. You all gonna do something together? I don't know. I don't think they hang out much. Past messing around with my old band, with our old band equipment. Well, there's only so many hours. There's only so many hours and so many days in our lives. So there's some bug going around that makes people talk like fortune cookies. Is there some bug going around that makes people talk like fortune cookies? Friendships are like trees. Uh-huh. You have to water them so they grow. And we each have only so much water. Actually, that's really good. Not the big boss. Hello, how's it going? That's actually really good. I actually kind of like that. Friendships are like trees. They need water in order to grow, and we all only have so much water. That's actually, I like that. I don't know why. Oh, all sorts of friends here. Yeah, dude. It's a party. Have you ever watered a tree? No, God does that. Okay, I'm out. See you later, sweetie. F the cops. Nice. That's art right there. I think it's official, everybody. I can't sneeze on stream anymore. I have had 3 times on stream so far where there was like a moment and it never went further. And I'm like, oh my God, I've lost my abilities. There's no hope for me anymore. What do I do? You burned out your sneeze quota for the year. I just, as soon as I feel the sneeze, my brain just goes into like, you know, it just gets like excited for it. But because of that, my sneeze gets like stage fright. Oh, Mom, I can still talk to you a little bit more. What you reading? Book about a guy who grew up secretly living who grew up secretly living on a fishing ship. Living in a barrel, eating raw fish, crabs, octopus, squid, lobster, gulls, albatross. I get it. Wow. Sharks, dolphins, sea cucumbers, seaweed, sand, rocks, kelp. But that's the same as seaweed, I think. I get the picture. Wow. Rope, sails, one of the boats, the rigging, sailor shoes, sailor hats, sailor pants, sailor shirts, sailor underwear clean. I get the idea. No, I'm going to keep saying wow. I want to know where this goes. I'm turning in here. Good night, everyone. No problem at all, Brian. Thank you so much for stopping by. Always good to have you here. Sleep well, my dude. Fishing line, fishing nets, fishing poles. Jeez, he was well fed. Several dugongs? Dugongs? I don't know what that is. Google time. Oh, sea cows. And manatees. Wait, aren't manatees and sea cows the same thing? Manatee. Are they the same thing? Are related to each other, and while they are very similar in appearance, behavior, there's one key difference. Their tails. Manatees have a paddle-shaped tail, and dugongs have flacked tails, giving a whale-like appearance. Well, dang, we just learned something today. Which are different, you know. Oh, well, there you go. I did know that. And that's the list of everything he ate. How do you eat fishing line? The crew thought the boat was haunted. But nope. Just the barrel boy. Oh!
Dugongs.
Dugongs. And thank you for the resub, Avatar. That's very appreciated. Crap, I forgot to use my sub message for TTS. But you did it, though. How do they taste? What, like manatees? I'm not sure. There were these... Hold on. What's the book called? Barrel Boy. Oddly enough, now I want fish sticks. I know, right? I'll have your father bring some home. Oh, man. When was the last time I had fish sticks? My God. Dugongs. You want what? Fish sticks. In the UK, they got fish fingers. Oh, that's right, operator. Thank you. I actually did know that and just forgot. Oh, goodness. Brick Muppet, hello. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everybody. One moment. Let's do the shout out first because we got to do this in the proper order. Boom. You were playing Disgaea. And hello, everybody. For those who don't know, my name is WillSleepsNot. You may call me Will. You may call me Sleeps. You may call me WillSleepsNot. I am an insomniatic, ADHD, dyslexic Vtuber who plays a variety of games, and on Saturday I do art. If that sounds appealing to you, then by all means sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. And if not, thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. How are you doing? How was Disgaea? Were you kicking butt, taking names, gaining levels, stacking people? I don't remember exactly what you can all do in Disgaea because I never played it, but I've seen some people play it. I think Haya was playing it for a while at one point. Can we call you not? No. Oh, so, dang it. Oh, you set me up for the joke. Sorry. You may not. Boom. There we go. First try. Nailed it. Absolute god tier comedian right here. I should do stand up. Can we not call you? Oh my god. Like when you're trying to set up a meeting and it's like, you know, just like, I'll have my people call your people. It's like, can we not call you? It's like, oh. The knowledge was lost on me when my forebears crossed the... Will not sleeps. Yeah, exactly. Won't sleeps. He won't sleeps. He just won't do it. It's madness. We don't know what to do about him. But how was it, Brick Muppet? I hope that you had a good time. Also, of course, post-stream, I know that you usually when you raid, you have to go to work. So if you do have to work, by all means, you know, get ready for yourself. Thank you so much for stopping by. Much leveling was done, but it was all grinding. How's Night in the Woods? Night in the Woods is wonderful. I keep forgetting how much I love this game. It has been so long since I played it, so everything is new to me. And it's great. I love it. We learned a lot of things on stream today. It's been very, very fun. And sometimes you gotta grind. That's fine, Brick Muppet. Sometimes it's just like, no, this stream is gonna be chatting while we get some levels. And everyone is like, all right, let's get some stories going down. And then you're just like, yeah, I got a story to tell you. And then you just start saying the most, like, morbid story about the time that you bought a possessed sleeping bag that they called the comfortable caterpillar that slowly ate you as you wore it. I'm not even going to try to read that, Jam Jam. But I'm going to talk to Mom one more time. Have a nice day, sweetie. Well, that's it. I mean, thanks, Mom. That's appreciated. But also, I was not prepared for that to be the case. Tell me more. Fake cool facts. Tell me more about that. Ah! Gotta work.
Gotta work. Thanks for being here. Bumpy clap.
Bumpity clap. Thank you very much, Brick Muppet, and thank you for the bits. Have yourself a good day at work. I hope it goes nice and smooth and that it's the easiest day of your life, presuming that's something that you're interested in. If you want something more difficult, then I hope that it's to the difficulty level that you want. Thank you again so much for the raid. Cheers, my dude. Always appreciate seeing you. Tell me more about the carnivorous caterpillar. Well, you see, it is a demon-possessed sleeping bag. That's one of those sleeping bags that you, like, wrap around everything except for your face so that you stay nice and warm. But the problem is that it slowly consumes you and turns your body into a mush that it uses itself to cocoon into the eventual demon butterfly that it wants to be. It's very spooky. I'm only talking about this because earlier somebody sent me a gif of like an anime character in something like that. And I was just like, imagine if it was like demon possessed. And then I just came up with just like a dumb commercial in my head that was just like, have you ever wanted a sleeping bag that provides all the comforts, like the comforts and necessities that most sleeping bags can't do? Oh yeah, I suppose I do. Well, try the demonically comfortable sleeping bag. Ooh, it really actually fits all around me. It certainly does. The comfiest thing with the craziest style. Man, this thing is actually really warm. This is great. Wait, why is it moving? That's right. It's comfortable, it's convenient, and it's devilishly affordable. Wait, no, this thing is moving. What the hell is happening? Oh, it seems our customer is becoming comfortable. What is this thing doing? Is it eating me? It's just like, oh ho ho. You wouldn't believe the amount of comfort that you get from this thing. Seriously, I think this thing is eating me. It would literally end with the sales pitch person just continuously, you know, just like boasting about the product, and then just finally at the end you would just hear in the background just like, someone will you play? And then it would just end just like, For one small payment or for multiple payments, please call the number down below. And that would be it. That would be the end of the commercial. It'd have just like dark wonderful undertones. And would eventually be the start of the reign of the demon-possessed butterfly. Oh God, what if you beatboxed when you died? When you beatboxed when you died? Oh God. Like that. For one small payment of your mortal coil. Exactly. That's exactly. All right. Just before we go, I have to ask, do any of you guys randomly, out of the blue, just start kind of like lightly beatboxing to yourself just from an idea? Or am I the only one who does that? I do. Oh, thank God I'm not the only one. I was doing a crossword puzzle the other day, and I don't remember the beat, unfortunately, but I was trying to find the word Alexander. And I was just like, Alexander, where are you? And just kind of said it a couple of times. Oh, that's exactly what it basically is, Bojazz. And I'm just like, Alexander, where are you? And then I pause for a second, and it's just like, Alexander, where the fuck are you? You know, it's like a dumb little like beat. And then it's like, Alexander. So just went on a freaking thing like that for like 5 minutes. And I'm like, ah, well, that was fun. Back to trying to actually find Alexander. I always say random words and talk to myself. Hell yeah, not the big boss. You can't see it, but I'm sending you a little like fist bump. Bam. But yeah, boots and cats is definitely the easiest. Just boots and cats, 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 boots and cats. Oh! I do love the fact, too, that it's one of those things where it's just words. Oh, welcome back, Bells. I do love the fact, though, that it's, you know, you say boots and cats. Because if you say it in a specific way, like boots and cats, boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats, you get that rhythm. But it's very similar to, like, ASMR in that regard, right? Because ASMR has a lot of words like that, too, like stipple. Stipple, when you whisper it, stipple, stipple, stipple. Like, it hits certain notes, like certain little mouth shapes and mouth sounds that some people really like. Just like sleep. Like when you say sleep, naturally, it's just sleep. But when you like do it quietly, it's sleep, sleep, sleep. So like there's like that, you can hear that little sound. Mouth sounds. Oh God, are you going to start talking about frickin', what the heck is his name again? The musical guy. Just in time, Bells. Will was just about to restart the entire stream and do it all over again for Bojazz. Exactly. We're starting from scratch. We're going to delete the file and start the whole game over again. Exactly. That one. Splosions. Splosions. I can't say that name, though, unfortunately. But still. All right. I think I hit all the notes that I wanted to hit today. Yeah. What a throwback, right? Some of those songs infuriate me because it's just like, how dare you mix these two things? It's not a throwback because he's still around and still doing things. But that particular thing is a throwback. Maybe? Maybe. We don't know. Word Disassociation was a favorite song of mine. I don't know if I know that one. Nah, he has another Mouth album. Oh God, he's just going. I could still probably 90% of Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. Could get probably 90%. Yeah, I don't remember any of it. I just know that the ending is Oh my god, and then I forgot his name. No, brain, please. Class is out early, Will. You gotta go a little while I drive home. No, but I'm about to finish up. Ultimate Showdown is my sing-along Spotify list. Oh god, is on my Spotify list. Oh goodness. Like a couple of years ago. Oh. When I hear mouth sounds, I just remember that guy who sang Don't Worry, Be Happy. Are you talking about, like, the fish? Ooh, etc. Safe travels, Jam Jam. Yeah, safe travels. Bob Marley? Did you call Bob? No! Don't worry, be happy. There were, like, those, like, fake fish that you could put on the wall and they would sing, and one of them was, and, like, there were a bunch of them that would do the don't worry, be happy. They would do that. Literally wheezing at this interaction. Well, I'm glad you're having fun. Bob Marley, more like Bob Marlin. I don't know who Bob Marlin is. Bells, please pin this. I just don't understand what's happening. I'm so confused. A marlin is a fish. A marlin is a big fish. Great, fantastic. I still don't understand. Ah! I'm ending stream because I'm being styled on right now, and I don't appreciate it. Sorry, I know fish. I'm a Pisces. Well, I'm a Virgo, so I know nothing about sex. I'm crying. Dang it, Kaikard, stop it. Fake cool fact about your favorite Bob Marlin song. Man, I love Under the Sea by Bob Marlin. I need a good one. Hold on. I'm gonna try and think about it. Oh, what is the name of that thing again? One moment. Ooh, how would I make that work? Sorry, I'm trying to think of a song. I'm trying to figure out a song name. Dang it, I can't figure out how to make it work. Oh my god, people. Oh my god, Google has revealed to me that everything I know is a lie. What? Go on. You know what gets my goat? Why didn't they call the crab Sebastian? Ah. Didn't they, though? In the Little Mermaid movie? In regards to what? I used to Don't Worry, Be Happy. I'm used to Don't Worry, Be Happy being attributed to Bob Marley for inexplicable reasons. Mandela effect level bullshit. Wait, well, who sings Don't Worry, Be Happy then? I'm so confused. I'm lost and I'm confused and I'm lost. Bobby McFarlane. I don't know who that is. Usher. Well, of course. Support lurk. Thank you so much, Luna. You have yourself a great lurk, and thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate it. Then explain why I love crab cakes. I'm so confused. I'm just so lost by everything that's being said right now. Hold on, let me look at this link for a second. Oh, wow. It is actually just him whistling for like 3 minutes with a couple of words here and there. Bobby Mc... Aw, you were so close to McFlurry. Robin Williams is in that video? What? Okay, well, now I'm going to have to watch the whole thing post-stream. Hold on. I'm just doing some scanning. Excuse me? Oh, he's just... What a strange video right now. Oh, just random feet. Yep, there he is. That is a very strange thing that I just saw. Random feet. Yeah, there's just random, just like, yep, he just lifts out of his shoes and now suddenly, and his socks leave behind, so he's just barefoot for a little bit. I've arrived in my car and will be driving now, but at least I'm listening this time. Ah! That's what you get to listen to. I want a McFlurry now. Oh, I could actually go to DQ and get ice cream, but I shouldn't. I should go for a walk though. Oh wait, I can't. I think the AQI right now is still kind of crappy. Do it. You do it, Kai Card. I stop typing now, y'all, but I'm here. No problem at all, Jim Jim. Though I think, well, we are at least, if nothing else. Oh. There's a collab happening right now that I think about it. Okay. We need to figure out who we want to raid. And I'm not going to tell you who's who, because I feel like I'm forcing people to play favorites. But we are going to go and support... Oop, that was the wrong button. All right, where go? 1, 2. I will not tell you which numbers are associated with which, because I'm a bum. But at the process, we get to listen to the nice music in the background while we wait. Oh, wait, I still have some tea. Oh, no, is it cold? Bells. Bells. He said he wants to start streaming again. Kai Card has said that he's wanted to start streaming for like 2 years. Bells, my tea is cold. Bells, tea is cold. What do I do? I guess I'll have to drink it. Oh, that's actually a lot of tea. All right, this is going to be a rough one. All right, bottoms up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, God. Oh, God. At some point, all right, Jesus, guys. Oh. Bells, my tea has gotten cold. Fine, jeez. To number 2. All right, then we go to number 2. Then we are going to raid Lunella, because we haven't raided her. Have we ever raided her? I don't know if we've ever raided her. I hope they're not shit. No, it was the difference between Kazu and Lunella. My tea's gone. Yeah, Bells. Use the power of Hawaii and warm his tea. I will, but it's too late. It was cold. All right, everybody. Oh my god, another sneeze that didn't go through. Come on, sneezes. Do I need to start staring at light? Sneeze. Achoo. It's never gonna happen. It's over. The sneeze compilation will never be a thing. I'll just grab the sneezes that I do have, put them together, and just make another comp with those. It'll be a short comp, but it'll work. Ah! Oh! I realized I must amend my comment. What do you mean, Avatar? Did you call Bob? Well done. Well done. Regardless. All right, everybody. We are going to raid Lunella. She is a... I think it's moon dragon theme, technically. Welcome, you beautiful moon pie. I am a comfy, chaotic moon dragon trying to spread kindness and make friends. And she has a pirate hat on! Well, we can't not go her way now. She has a pirate hat on. Yeah, Pickle Mama. She is playing Raft at the moment with a bunch of people, which is a good time. I have played Raft several times with peeps. Oh, we got to do the stuffs before we raid really quickly. So, just a reminder, tomorrow at I think it's about 8:30 EST, I will be hanging out in Pavlov's channel, so please go over there if you want to listen to us. Tomorrow, Hyacinth Live will be streaming her quail eggs hatching, which will be very exciting. So make sure to go ahead and take a peek at that. Haya and I will be doing a collab hopefully next week, playing Stranded Deep, where I will scream a lot and she will be the brave one. So if you're interested in that, keep an eye out. I have a Discord, which, oh wait, we'll just do this. There you go. I have a Discord should you wish to take a peeksy poo and keep an eye out for things that I'm doing. I will be keeping up to date there, and we just chat and talk about random things there from time to time. Always a good time. I have a Twitter that I post on from time to time. I have a YouTube channel that I post highlights and shorts on. I have a VOD channel, and that's all you need to know. Also, for those of you who are interested, if you type in YT, you will just get my YouTube stuff and the latest video that I posted that I will be updating manually whenever a new video goes live. So if you're ever interested in that, there it is. Wait, are we going to see a face reveal? Wait, what? A face reveal? I will never show my face. My face is gross. That's why I'm using a VTuber. I'm trying to do promotional stuff. I'm trying. Pavlov is a face streamer, isn't he? Yes, he is being a flesh tuber at the moment. I have a cute face. You've never seen my face, Bells. But yeah, there you go. Also, Avatar, I want to collab with you at some point. Haha! Putting you on blast on stream. You must be so embarrassed right now. But now we are going to go ahead and raid. I think I hit all the things that I wanted to. So we are going to go ahead and raid Lunella. So if you are subscribed, please use the top raid message. If you are not subscribed, please use the bottom raid message, where if you would like to use your own raid message, by all means do so. Just make sure that it is wholesome and respectful. Jesus fucking Christ, 21 people. You guys are absolute champions. Thank you once again to everybody who raided, which I believe was Operator, Ling, and Brick Muppet. So thank you guys very much for the raids. Always appreciated. Thank you guys all for who are here. Know that you are super appreciated, whether you're... Wait, no, I gotta do the thing. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, whether you were chatting, whether you were lurking, whether you just popped in and out for a second. Know that I super appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you guys are having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it might happen to be for you. I hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves. I hope that you are drinking plenty of water. And when you finally do sleep, whatever time it might happen to be for you, I hope that you have a very restful sleep. We are going to go over to Lunella and support her while she is playing the game Raft and Bedheads and Sleepy Breads. Thank you so much for coming by to this sleepover, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye for now!